So, yes, hello. It's time again. Well, it has been a while since since last time I was down here. I will go and lock the door so I hear it when someone comes. Last time I were here ended badly, or bad, but yeah. I had put on the wrong day, so I needed to take everything out and dry it in, in, at home. This time I have not done that mistake. I don't know if this sounds coming from this or I can't really check that either. So, but I hope the audio is okay. So, as usual, I will wait here until the machines are done so I can hang them. Free machines. Um, I've been a bit lazy with washing it up because I am so tired at weekends now. And I can't do it. There is often time in the evenings in weekdays also, but I have no energy then because, yeah, I'm tired after work, getting up early and working. I work 8.5 hours, so and then plus the travel time is a half hour. So I often is quite tired, especially lately I have slept really badly. I need to go up several times per night to pee. So yes, getting older, but at least now it feels nice. We're getting closer and closer to spring. Spring has started in South Sweden, kind of. But yeah, and here we had mild weather, plus degrees. Some snow has melted, so there is hope also for us up here. I guess if we are lucky, if we get spring in April, maybe mid-April and so on, uh, when you really can start to see things happening. Further north, it's often around May, and yeah, it has been around May also down here some years, but not lately. Spring comes a little earlier each year. It feels like knock on wood. So, and now it's 2 weeks. Well, not exactly 2 weeks. It's less than 2 weeks. Next, I will work this week, and then I will work Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I've taken first day off. I don't know where the sound comes from. Oh, it's the machine that sounds so badly. Since it's Easter and here in Sweden, the first day is not like holiday, but many work uh, have they who can work half day because Friday is uh, is a red day. So and many has that, many companies and so on. They who can work half day, but we don't have that. But well, I have taken a day off. Had no paid vacations. I had taken an unpaid vacation day, yeah, which I can't really afford it, really, but I need to. I'll need to. But yeah, in some way, I needed that because, yeah, it has been a lot on at work lately, and so on. So I wanted to have this first day because then I have first day, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday off, which is going to be awesome. Awesome. It's a big radio contest that weekend, and me and a friend from South Sweden, where I used to live, is going to work it. Maybe. Depends a little bit. So, and yeah, what else can I say? Yeah, I don't know. I don't. And yeah, it has this weekend has been quite okay. Mostly done a little cleaning, less than I were planning to. But hey, I can always clean some other day. I done something at least, so I can say, yeah, I haven't ignored it totally. Um, and then I have, yes, on Friday, yeah, I spent hours because I had a training being a guitar teacher, and one of my coworkers, he is in Gothenburg and in Göteborg, or Göteborg as it is in Sweden, but in English, Gothenburg. And he has bought a guitar, and now he wants to be able to play Happy Birthday for his his wife that is yeah, having her birthday now in Easter. But to be honest, uh, he like when he bought this guitar, he always asked me, "Can I buy this and this?" And I said, "Go with a cheap one and a recommended one on Gear for Music, where I buy most of my stuff. Uh, they have nice prices, so buy that one." And he did, and then like, and then you need to tune it. And I told him to get down. I gave him some links to so you could download. There is apps for guitar tuners, and no, but he said no, it sounds so bad. It sounds bad, and like we had this little lesson over Teams, and like I don't think he has tuned the guitar correctly. Uh, I thought that all the time because he complained about it was so bad. And no, he had not. He hadn't understood how it worked, and I had tried to explain, but he didn't get that. I think sometimes also because he is from India, like many of this because, but he speaks Swedish, but of course not 100%. He's really trying to learn and be better and so on. He uses me as a teacher sometime in that also. When you're going to mail someone, can I write like this? And I give suggestions and or so on. So most of the time we spend because now he had ordered a tuner for the guitar from Timu, and yes, no, when I said you need to tune the guitar first before, so and that took ages, and he like yeah, and I kind of laughed also because he started to complain. Oh, my fingers hurt when he were tuning, and I said, yeah, if this is how we're going to be when you're going to have a performance, you like say, no, I can't have the performance. My fingers got tired when I tuned the guitar. We need to cancel. No, but yeah, after I told him we will do this in 2 or 3 parts, depending on. He got the first part quite fast, so but that is kind of the easy part also. I am dividing this part because I want him to practice that first part so he can play it. I'm not. I'm learning him the melody because the chords for it is I think it's too complicated chords for him to start learning. I will learn him chords later. Uh, then a few of those I will learn him like 3 or 4 chords, the basics. Because with those 3 or 4 chords, I hope it's called chords, accords. You can be able to play quite much. But for now, we will train this happy birthday song. Get that. So spent most of the time doing that on Friday, and after that, I had a drink and sat down and I made a song or a song. I made a track, a new track that is on the stream also. Um, it's kind of trance with Indian. Yeah, maybe I got inspired because he's from India. But yeah, I made so that is it's like I have a friend in Canada that I always send the tracks to and ask him what he thinks and so on. And he said it was a really easy listening track, and like, yeah, he liked it quite much. As Little said so, but he's Canadian. You never know. They always try to be so polite. And, sorry, 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 sorry. Hello, I'm breathing here. Sorry, As I mentioned before, also, it there is a law. I don't know if it's in whole Canada, but I know there is a law. I read about it. Even in the court, you can get like a fine if you're in front of the court and you say sorry too much. You can get fined. So, and that is like a sign that you overuse the word too much. I get sometimes I get like uh, almost a little irritating when talking to him and other Canadian friends I have there, which I often and when I were unemployed, I often talk to them on Discord. Now I can't because time difference. But they like said sorry all the time when having a normal conversation. I like, why are you sorry because you think something? Or, well, but yeah, that's how they are. So, um, yeah, what else? And yeah, I played some game. I will continue to do that while they have downloaded a new game. Also, so I will do that while I wait for this the launder to get dry. And now I'm just waiting to so I can hang it. And yes, I think I mentioned before in my live session a while ago that I were going to be at my brother over Easter and be watching over the dog and some goats, but that is no longer. And they are going away, but they will bring the dog. And my nephew will check on because they live next, almost next door. It's like well, 100 meter max. So they will go and feed the goats and check on them. So that's also why I will maybe do this radio contest in Easter because then I am home. And since I have yeah, Tuesday and Friday off, I can spend some time, Saturday and Sunday on radio because I also have the Monday off there due to the Easter, so I can do other things as well. Not that I'm. It's a SSB. It's called when you use a voice calling, and that I loved that before when I started back in 2013. I did lots and lots and lots of contests, and only voice, as we can call it, yes. But now I've I kind of had a huge dip before. Well, when it started a little bit before I moved from South Sweden because it was so much other things. But when I lived at my brother the first time, I the interest went up a little bit because then I had my antenna and all. I had, could go out and fix things, and then I moved to the apartment, and yeah, I kind of dropped the interest a little more and more. Then I moved to Crete, and I had totally crappy internet, so I couldn't use that remote, so I couldn't be active. And so and when I came back, of course, then I was living at my brother. And it has been so much other things in life. Now I've started to work those contests again a little bit, mostly uh, to make my friend down there in South Sweden happy. Uh, but of course, when I get into it, then it's starting to be fun. But I don't looking forward to it as I did when I began this hobby. Uh, but the digital modes that I find more interesting now because then I can do a lot of other things at the same time at the computer and so on. If it's slow, I can like have something going on. I can watch a little movie or something, or play a little game or whatever, browsing a little bit. But this Easter we will do this contest. It's quite big contest, so and depending on, I said that we will see how it goes. He can't work. he was going to his parents and so on for Easter dinner on Sunday. So that's. But we will see. If it's like this, if the sun sharks and we get like aurora or northern lights, if you prefer to say that, then I'm not going to work it because it's hard enough with with this mode SSB or voice, but when it's like Aurora, it's yeah, it's much harder to reach. So enough about that. So and my dog, I can't. Those they never really heal because I don't let them do it. I had over here that one is gone. These were almost gone, but I scratch it and like at night, it's like I do it almost in my sleep. It's not like I think about it. So I often put a band-aid over it at night, so I don't do it. Daytime, I can like control it, so I don't do it. But the bad thing when I do that is that it is or bad. It's maybe it isn't bad, but it gets a little bit moist when you have the band-aid. So this, yeah, but it will go away soon. I hope. I have this now and then. Have it a few, and most they get ugly like this because I can't keep my hands out of it. Last night I even had a band-aid that were not like any glue on the sides on so I like wait a second, what am I doing? I had snuck my finger under the band-aid and scratched it. Oh my god. But at least I like notice it, notice it that so I could stop it. I even went up and changed the band-aid to one that worked. Yeah, you always wait. It's it's hard to explain, but I hope you understand it. And if you don't, well, it's not that interesting. Anyway, so I need to check the machines. Oh, that is wow. Oh, that is hmm. Okay, strange indeed. Because uh, I started and run the same program. I'm just divided so it's same temperature, but I divided black, white, and so on. But have different times left. One say 29 minutes, one say 21 minutes, one say 60 minutes. So, but yes, it's give and take. Oh, sorry. Yes, as I said, I'm always tired nowadays. Even though I, even though I wake up much, I think I sleep when I fall asleep. Uh, I think I sleep well, but I get up and so on. And it's not my sleep apnea. That is when I checking the app. I don't have much of that now for some reason. Yeah, since I use the mask, we have an app connected to the machine so I can see, and it's like sometimes 2 or 3, and sometimes 8. But I often take off when I blow my nose and so on, and I put it up here, and I think that registers like same if I drink something and so on. So that registers breathing stuff, I guess. But this, I wake up because yeah, I need to go pee. So I don't know what it's called in English. I think is it? I think it may be close to in Swedish. Prostate, prostate, prostate. Yeah, I think that it's quite common at this age that gets enlarged and so on. And I think I need to check it out because it can be other things also. But why shouldn't I have get that? Because I have all other crappy things. So I hope all that may watch this or is watching it now, uh, having a great day or evening or whatever time you may have, and also that you press the like button. I maybe will not stream the whole time I'm down here now. Maybe listen to or watch some YouTube or listen to some music. So I just think if there is something, yeah, I have an idea. I want to do a sketch, and I like have it in my head. I need to find people that can play the parts because I think it can be quite fun. I will not say what it is, of course. That is spoiling and or giving my thoughts away. But I and want to have like several cameras to cut between. Yeah, I can now use two. It could be mobiles also because they are quite good now, as long as they are the same quality and so on. Uh, I have a place where that shoot at my work at the office that can be used if I get people from work to do it. I need like 5 or 6 people, but one must have a special. Yeah, he needs to be look a certain look, and I also need some beard and stuff. So what I hope I can do. I need to write it down so I don't forget it. But I hate when I have had things like that. I wish I could draw because uh, many times I get ideas for fun little strips and so on, and um, I can't draw. Else I could draw that, but many times I get like oh, and I almost see the camera angles and I see it, the finished product in my head, but I can't do it because I don't have people to act and I don't have the equipment and so on. And also I have a like idea for one of my tracks that I really want to do a music video. I've done some music videos um, up to some of my tracks, but that is with clips. I began to do it with 3 clips, Then I found a site. It was super expensive for me, at least, or well, 300, around $300, but that was for a year, and you can, and that was clips, and many clips were like serious, and they had themes and so on, and it was made by semi-pros. It was like good quality and so on. So they suited, but I had that for 1 year, but then I got things is what it is. Economics told us that my bank account told me no, you're not getting that, not for a long while. But this one, I have an idea. It is for the song "Peeping Tom," and I have this idea, and like I just need to find. Well, I only need two people for that, but it is since that track is a little special. That song, they need to be like, yeah, and I need to have a place where I can do it. So I really sometimes I haven't looked for like cheap cameras, and I think you can get a decent camera now for quite cheap. But now it's not the time for that. Or maybe if I get those holders where you can use for the phone, that could also work. So we will see. But it's just sad in some way that so many ideas just like, okay, can't do that, because I can't do this, I can't do that. So, and that track, by the way, is on Spotify. So go and seek Peeping Tom by I am the digital madman. It's kind of a punk track. It's a humor track, and it's also on SoundCloud if you prefer the free option. But then I don't get any pay. So, but I don't really get that anymore. I get a few bucks per month, so it isn't much. I got decent plays for being a small time artist. I get like quite many streams, but they don't pay good. And then also I don't get like whole amount because the service I use for the label is taking 10%, or is no, I think they were taking 10% also. So that means there is not much left for me. But yeah, I'm not making the music for the money, but I don't also every artist, almost every artist say that I don't do it for the money, but of course we would lie if we said that we don't care at all. Sorry, now I'm sounding Canadian again. Sorry, eh? Um, but of course, I don't think any artist like say that they say that to sound humble, but of course we want to earn something. That's else we wouldn't put it on those sites. We just give it away on other ways, like, yeah. I have met people like say, "Oh, I don't care if I get listeners or not." Why do you put it out there then? Of course, we want people to listen and hopefully like it. So now that one is on centrifuge, so it's that one is uh, sorry, it's like 4 minutes left. So yeah, I think I maybe will end this and listen to some music there and get prepared to take care of the first machine that is done. The other one is now soon going to, I don't know what it's called. They have the main program and then they flush all the, I don't know what that is called in English, before the centrifuge. So they are getting done. But I will end now, and thank you if you have watched. It looks so bad. It looks like I have. Are you dying? Are you somebody? Oh, man. Yeah, yeah, you never know. You never know. Maybe I am. Maybe I'm not. If you believe I am, then okay. Well, take care, stay safe, and have fun. And bye, bye, bye.